Hello, everybody, and welcome to what I like to call the Summer of Wrestling. I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster, member of Team IndyView, and welcome to this simple IndyView. Today, I'm going to be basically giving you some insight to a local independent promotion that is host in my hometown of Toledo, Ohio, Extreme Chaos Wrestling. Extreme Chaos Wrestling came into fruition back in January. They host shows on a bi-monthly basis, and their leading head promoter / creative mind of Extreme Chaos Wrestling, Adam Larry, is the brilliant mastermind behind this. It's already made major waves in media, through sponsorships, video appearances, and radio calls. And I have been a faithful, loyal fan going to both previous shows, and I'll be going to tomorrow night's show as well. This promotion's all about no countouts, no disqualifications, no rules. Anything goes. It is literally basically a callback / tribute to a bygone era known as Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. With that, I want to just give you some insight on some of the local independent wrestlers that I've seen brought for this promotion. So some of the local competitors I've seen brought for this promotion include the Ken Urban. For those of you who don't know, the Ken Urban, he gets around here quite a bit. He, I believe, is going to be working with someone I know, Virtue. Go follow him, nodq.com / Virtue, at a wrestling show in UXWA May 18th. And he's also a fan. He had a brilliant show, and I fought against who I've come to know as a Toledo legend, Crimson. Crimson, to me, shows to have maybe a very dark past and very mysterious personality. He doesn't say much. He gives me shades of like Sting and Aleister Black with his in-ring ethics, unless he misses you in the face. We also have other competitors here, including a veteran I've learned now, named Amazing Nate Matson. He's been in the game since the late 90s, working for promotions like Border City Wrestling, and he was involved in Extreme 2, last facing Tim Horner, who I believe Nate beat. I look forward to Nate Matson again facing Atticus Cogar, and I look forward to learning about his competitor. Another name that I thought is very interesting that you all should consider is, he's known as a bachelor, Mr. Benjamin Boone. He's been involved in this promotion since its first show, currently on streak 0-2, and his opponent has been basically fan-picked for this show. He'll be facing Eli Shelton. I expect Eli Shelton to bring the fight, but if Ben Boone wants to win here, he's going to have to do something different. I also want to talk to you all about another name I've come to know, Mr. OC, Orlando Christopher. He is what I like to truly call an extremist. He has taken fights in the crowd, he's used trash cans, he's used chairs. He really showcases to me a lot of similar qualities to the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy, and I expect him to deliver this time at Extreme Free. Speaking of which, another name I expect to deliver is Hot Fire Myron Reed. I was sitting front row in his debut match at Extreme 1 against someone we'll get to shortly, and I thought he and his opponent tear the house down. And now he will be involved in tomorrow night's opening match against Jason Page. Jason Page is another up-and-coming wrestler who says he's using Myron Reed to prove a point, but Myron says you're not going to use me for that. So it'll be interesting to see how that match goes. Another person to consider is Mr. Dave Shea, incredible shape by the way, and he will be facing Elias Taylor. Is Muscles going to be the difference maker here? I guess we'll see soon enough. He almost gives me shades of a Tony Nese when I think about it. We also have a unique bout between apparently a former mayoral candidate, Opal Convey. She'll be facing a mystery opponent. Yes, I said she. This promotion, it looks like it's growing into women's wrestling, which I find very curious, but I'm also excited for. And I have no idea who to expect for that. But before I talk about my brief predictions for this full card, let me break down the main event. The main event is a 5-way dance for this promotion's leading and only title right now, the Extreme Chaos Wrestling Championship. We have Orlando Christopher versus Jonte Keith versus Jordan Oliver versus, remember when I said spades? Ace of Spades, the Ace. Ace Austin facing off against the champ of this promotion, Trey Miguel, the Fresh Prince of Midair. So Trey Miguel won this title back at Extreme 1 against Myron Reed, and then he defended it last time Extreme 2 against Jonte Keith. All 5 of these men, they're going in here with one purpose and one purpose only, to get the gold. The most curious name here you need to think about is Jordan Oliver. He became part of this promotion in a surprise opening match, impromptu I might add, at Extreme 2, winning a 4-way dance. And some people call him the worst millennial today. And looking at this field right now, I almost want to believe it's going to come down to the two Impact-driven stars here. But I also know Jonte Keith. He is a show stealer. He stole the show with an incredible, crazy Bannister moonsault spot at last Extreme. So right now, I'm just going to give you my brief predictions for this 10-match card. Starting with our opening bout. Myron Reed versus Jason Page. Again, Myron Reed, hot fire. Jason Page, he's trying to prove a point. I'm going with Myron Reed. We got Father Time versus Boz. Oh, well, my apologies for not mentioning them. Father Time and Boz, former friends. Basically, it broke down. Boz hit Father... No, I'm sorry. Boz got hit with a time change, almost shades of an F5 by Father Time, and then basically got hit with a single chair shot. And this was all after like an impromptu save from Sam Bill, I guess, being the daylights out of Father Time. But basically, it broke down now. We have a feud between two former friends. I expect this to be hard hitting. So let me go ahead and give you my brief predictions. So again, opening contest: Myron Reed, Jason Page. I'm going with hot fire Myron Reed. Father Time versus Boz. I'm going with Father Time here. Elias Taylor versus David Shea. I don't know, actually. This one was wild card for me. I'm going to go with Dave Shea. Atticus Cogger versus the veteran. I got to go with the veteran here. I think Nate Matson has a very bright future in Extreme Chaos Wrestling, and I look forward to following more of his pursuits. I'm going to go with him for the win. Sam Beal versus Big Fish. Sam Beal. Big Fish has never beat Sam Beal one-on-one. And I don't think that's going to break right now. I'm going with Sam Beal for the win here. Now we have a tag team contest versus Westview Connection versus YDMB. Looks like this promotion's branching out to tag team wrestling finally. And it might introduce tag team titles. I'm very curious to see. I don't know anything about either one of these teams, so I'm just going to go on a limb here and say YDMB. Now, Opal Convey versus her mystery opponent. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm just going to go with mystery opponent because I look forward to the surprise. With the next match, The Bachelor Ben Boone versus Eli Shelton. I have seen Eli Shelton in action, but Ben Boone has to do something here. I'm going to go with Ben Boone getting his first victory. Toledo Legend, Crimson versus G Raver or G Raver. I don't know how you say that exactly. I am going to go with Crimson on this one, courtesy of what my friend I made, Headley Stowe, told me about Crimson, how much respect she has for her, and based on the action I saw last time. And last but not least, our 5-way dance for the title. The champion, Trey Miguel, versus Orlando Christopher, versus John Keith, versus Jordan Oliver, versus Ace Austin. As much as I want to believe that Trey Miguel can retain here, he's also pulling off so many other antics. Calls this place his kingdom. You're not Matt Taven. But regardless, I am going to say that Ace Austin picks up the victory here, and we'll see where it goes from here. So those are my brief predictions, and I encourage all of you to go follow Extreme Chaos Wrestling at their Facebook page, at their official website, and go buy a ticket, and share your predictions as well, because your opinions matter, and so do your predictions, because the promoter is also offering a very nice prize, a VIP experience to Extreme 4. For anybody that calls this card correctly. With that, I look forward to seeing where this promotion goes from here. I will continue to follow it, and I hope to do a sit-down interview with the leading promoter, Adam Larry himself, to give y'all more insight to how this came to be, the business behind it, and maybe even more about the wrestlers and what he looks for in his roster and how scouting goes. When you think about it, we have two major stars already making waves far and beyond Extreme Chaos Wrestling right now. We got Impact Wrestling, and honestly, I would love to see more Impact Wrestling stars showcase here. With Impact Wrestling debuting their new service, Impact Plus, and they're going around hosting other events with these other promotions, like House of Glory, for example. They did Code Red. I'm sure they'll do other stuff with other Canadian promotions, like Smash Wrestling. I would personally love to see Extreme Chaos Wrestling and Impact Wrestling do a partner promotion here, and even at a bigger venue, the Seagate Convention Center. Because I remember there was a time when Impact Wrestling used to come to the Toledo area. And I would love to see names like The Draw, Death Machine, Sammy Callahan, or anybody from OVE for that matter, be part of this promotion. considering that Madman Fulton used to be in Powerbomb Wrestling, another promotion here in my hometown of Toledo, Ohio, it would be very interesting to see OVE involved in this promotion. I also look forward to if this women's match leads to maybe the formation of a women's division, and I would love to see trailblazers that I've followed like Rosemary, Allie, Leva Bates, Jessica Havoc, heck, even Dust be part of this promotion as well. I only see bigger, more positive things for this promotion going forward, as I used to be a fan of ECW, and of course one of my favorite teams, the Dudley Boys, were one of the founding fathers of ECW. I would also love to see Tommy Dreamer be part of this too. What's funny about this promotion so far, I've seen tables, I've seen chairs, I've seen trash cans. When am I going to see a ladder? I'm very curious to see when they're going to host their first ladder match. But with that, I'm just a simple man. These are my thoughts and a simple indie view on an up-and-coming promotion in my hometown, Extreme Chaos Wrestling. And I do hope you all take a chance to learn about this promotion, follow this promotion, or even see it, especially if you're in the local Northwest Ohio area. With that, I thank you all for tuning in and listening to me just ramble on. But for those of you that are actually wondering who I am, I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So if you want to talk to me about anything wrestling, WWE, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, Independent Wrestling, and support local independent wrestling, folks, you can look me up, nodq.com/Noah, that takes you to my Twitter page, or follow my simple YouTube channel here at youtube.com/users/Noah Foster 210. Here during the summer, you will find me hosting various prediction videos for various pay-per-views, all outside WWE. You'll also find me doing more stuff related to independent wrestling. I might just do simple predictions for this continued promotion. I might just do a simple look at another independent promotion once in a while. I mean, I recently started following like Rise and Stardom and even Beyond Wrestling. I also have been following the NWA lately too, courtesy of my good friend Jeff Meacham. Go follow him, nodq.com/Jeff Meacham. So with that, if you also want to learn more about wrestling in general or talk to others about wrestling, go follow nodq.com. You can look up the YouTube channel here, Aaron Riff, nodq.com. Go buy a shirt, nodq.com/shirts. There's over 30 different designs. Go follow our playlist on Spotify, hashtag Team NoDQ. And you could also find me contributing more to NoDQ in wrestling predictions, both WWE and beyond, and also the weekly series I host on the Cruiserweight division called 205 Live Matters, where I give a simple look at the Cruiserweight division, this brand, and provide you a weekly review of each show, usually with guests. Sometimes one, sometimes two, heck, I've had even up to 4, you never know. But with that, I like to always close with this, because this defines me to a T. Support your wrestling outlets for big and small, and let's keep growing this wrestling community together. Simple as that. With that, I hope you enjoyed this simple man's rambling on his love and passion for wrestling and his support for independent wrestling, for the promotion Extreme Chaos Wrestling. I hope you all do enjoy this. I hope you all do give this promotion a chance. Follow the YouTube channel here. I'll be sure to provide you a link in the description below, as well as a link to the site where you can buy tickets. Check out the show, check out the promotion, come be a part of something extreme. It lets a bygone era live on. And with that, I hope to see you all tomorrow at Extreme Chaos Wrestling at Extreme 3. Hope to see you all down the line. Hope you all do well in life. And with that, have a good night.